Well, hello there, Scorpio. Welcome to Pirate Readings. I'm Lady J, and I'm here to talk to you about October 20th through the 26th. I have the 12 cards in front of me. Yes, it's 12 cards. It's a totally different layout than we're used to. If you're just now coming back to me, thank you so much for coming. And I want you to know we're doing a different spread than normal. I'm using the 12 houses of astrology in the astrology chart, and I'm going with where you are, what's blocking, what your solution is in each of those 12 houses for each week. So it's exciting. Using tarot cards to explain these areas is very different. I look forward to hearing your comments below about how you like it or don't like it, or what's going on with that, and how it jives with you. So let's go ahead and get into it, all right? Thank you for being here. Let us look at what's going on. I have this is the Magical Nordic Tarot, which is the one that my sister gave me, and it's the only returning deck for this particular month. And so really like this deck. Shout out to Miss Carol. I'm going to go ahead and add 2 rounds more. The second round is going to be all about what's blocking you in these areas, and the third round will be all about your solution for those areas. All right, let's go ahead and talk about the messages from your better angels, my better angels, for all of you for these particular, for the month of October. We're all needing to step up and get busy with being the change we want to see. We want to cherish our families and or create family if we haven't already. So we want to be around our peeps, right? And appreciate them. We also want to watch our money. We want to stay organized. We also need to take good care of writing things down and being prepared and all that good stuff that goes together with all of that. It's very cool to think about all that. So let's go ahead, and start out in the area of ourselves. This is what's going on with just you, not to do with anybody else, but just who you are, what's going on with you personally, where you are. The King of Cups. So you're feeling squared away in your emotions. You're feeling like you're really quite a bit grounded in, you know who you are, you know how you feel, you know what's going on. You're not feeling freaked out per se. You're just really in that place where you're appreciating who you are, where you've been, how you got here, and what's going on. So, nice. You understand how you feel about different things. You've processed your feelings. You've done your journaling. You're good. You know where you are. You know what's going on. That's cool. Now let's talk about the Eight of Cups. Is the blockage. There is a part of you that is a little reluctant to let something go. I even think we had the Eight of Cups up at the as where you were. Was it last week or the week before? I can't remember right this minute, but I am realizing that there's a little bit of you that's blocked from letting it go. And that's okay. It means you're a little more attached to it than you thought you were. This is what happens. It is considered a block. Doesn't mean that it's one of those things that'll stop you dead in your tracks for the whole day. It just means, yeah, it's not 100% what we wanted, okay? So we're thinking about it, we're pondering the situation, and we're going to be looking at how it applies the rest of the week, okay? In the other areas, right? There is the Knight of Cups, showing there is wanting to stand up for your heart's desire in the mix. So when you have the King of Cups, the Eight of Cups, and the Knight of Cups, it's telling me that for you personally, Scorpio, there's that thing going on where you're like, I know I need to let that person go, but I really like them. So some of you are fighting with yourselves right now about what you want and what you need, right? So you're having that little discussion, and it's a little more than you were hoping for, and kind of irritating for you, but you are squared away in your heart's desires and stuff. So this is interesting. Let's see how it plays in the rest of it, all right? So in this next department, we're talking about your finances. The Five of Wands. You want to take your ideas and share them, or, yeah, no, you're actually going to want to indeed rally your people around. We were talking about that. You want to get your people together so you can help them make money too. Haha. You don't want to do this all by yourself. You don't want to be awesome all by yourself. You want to get other people involved. Perfect. Love that. This is the King of Swords, showing that there is indeed another male energy, somebody who is very much so in charge of things. He likes to be in control of every little thing. You want to make sure that whoever this person is, he has all the facts, because he's actually going to be standing in your way. He may want to control the situation, so it might be one of your friends who's going to suddenly decide, oh, but let me handle this. And unless they have the understanding of what's going on, you're the one who's creating this situation, so maybe you should be in charge. Let's look and see what the solution is. And the solution is the World, showing me that you are needing to let some things go, finish up one thing and start another, right? We want to be sure that we're start doing the things in proper order, and that, interesting, when this person steps up to this situation, there's part of you that was like, okay, cool, I wanted to get my friends involved and I wanted to have them help or succeed as well. But when this guy came and tried to take over, it took the fun out of it. It took the fun out of the sales, and you feel like you're wanting to turn tail and run. Turn tail and just say, no, no, wait, I'm just going to close this door, never mind. All you guys need to just not, so now you're, this feels like regret, which is unfortunate. It normally has to do with completing one cycle and starting another. Pardon me. But for sure, there's an issue, all right? We're definitely not in a position right this second to, you've let the cat out of the bag. But maybe you can remove yourself from the situation if this guy is going to make it more uncomfortable than you want it to be, all right? So just keep that in mind. So let's see now what is going on with our communication department, all right? We have the Four of Pentacles. Yes, the Four of Pentacles is showing that the foundation of your finances is getting stronger, especially when you're talking about it, which is why this seemed so positive when we were just talking about the overview. This seemed like a very positive situation. This King of Swords is depressing and upsetting to me. I'm sorry to see that you have someone trying to take over. He will block the situation. And the Knight of Swords, fighting for your power, is going to block you in the situation. So that's interesting. Ooh, so your foundation of finances is good in communication, but fighting about who's in charge is going to block you. And then things are going to happen really, really fast, okay? So things in the communication department will happen really, really fast. So this shows me that you and somebody else are going to be butting heads, especially in communication about who's in charge and what's going on. And this thing here is going to resolve itself very quickly. This is not only your money, but the communication about your money that's going to happen very quickly, okay? So just be aware of it. Whatever it is, it will resolve quickly, all right? Sorry to see that. I hope it goes in your favor. Let's talk about family. So in your family department, we're talking about the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords, you're getting new information that's empowering for you. This is going to help you take some power back in a situation within the family. This doesn't have to be anything life-threatening or otherwise, or even earth-shattering one way or the other, but it's going to be empowering. It's going to give you another opportunity to step into your power in that situation. It might be a backstory that gives you a better way of understanding how and why people are acting the way they are. Remember, your dreams and goals are going to actually block you. So maybe Now that you have the backstory, your goals in the situation no longer apply, or they're certainly not at the top of the list. You're like, oh, okay, so in this situation, now that I have this information, we're going to be putting the parents first, and my dreams and goals are on the back burner, or somebody else needs to be prioritized ahead of yourself. And that's okay. That is how family is, right? So you're reprioritizing based on new information. Very smart. And that's okay. It's a block for you, but it doesn't change the fact that you're doing the right thing. You're reprioritizing. Nice. And we're talking about the Page of Pentacles. This is absolutely being able to hear new information about finances and money coming your way that will help you step into your solution about the problem, okay? So this may be you finding out new ways to handle the finances that will help this person or the people that you now have the better backstory for, okay? That's going to be important, all right? Now then, let's talk about your love department. The things that are in this is kind of misnamed. It's not really about love. It's about passion, right? What are your personal life passions, and where are we at with that? You're going to be using your better judgment in your passions so that you're, not going to go rock climbing when your family needs you. You're going to handle what's going on, right? You're going to stick around, be a part of, do the right thing, and rock climb after. Ha ha. But you want to take care of yourself in that department, but time it properly so it doesn't explode things, all right? Ten of Pentacles, where you're blocked. You may not have all the money you need, or even it looks like maybe you were hoping for family money to be helpful. Maybe your dreams and goals with the family money were going to help you buy more climbing gear for your mountain climbing. But that's not turning out to be the thing. So you're going to have to work with what you have for a while longer. And that's okay. I think it's kind of important to understand that, appreciate that, and know how that works for you. And know that you're, you can do this. You aren't stopped from your passions because of family money. You are simply reworking the situation. As the Seven of Swords is showing me that you are reclaiming your power in that department, because you're going to delegate things, you're going to push things around, you're going to have other people handle family situations, and maybe so that you can prioritize a little personal time to take care of what you need to take care of, which is you. We need to prioritize your personal time if you can, using your good judgment. Who do you send in to do that thing? Go have somebody take care of the family so that you can do what you need to do, and because self-care is so important. You are handling your self-care at this time. Good job. Now then, Scorpio, let us talk about what's going on with work or health, right? So with work, we are definitely manifesting some good things for ourselves. We're able to tell the universe what we want, and people are considering you for this new project because you told the universe, hey, I want to do that. That seems like fun. And now we have the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is absolutely all about an area where you're blocked, yes. So this gift of love at work will be a problem. You might be flirting with somebody, and it might be distracting you, and that distraction, that little thing, that spark, has you walking around the office acting silly. We don't want you acting silly around the office, okay? We need you to stay in point. You just manifested something really cool. We don't want you to get distracted now. So that distraction is going to block you, all right? But if you really put your nose to the grindstone, you can just work, and make your money, okay? You will be able to do this and do very well with it if you can stay focused and not be all flirty with somebody else. Now then, let's go ahead and look one more time at what's happening with your health, all right? So you're manifesting good things. This could be new workout equipment for yourself, or this could be new ways to handle your health that benefit you and make you feel better, actually, as opposed to always, or even if it is medical stuff from the doctor. It's coming to you easily. It isn't a problem, and you're not having to do a lot of hoops, jump through a lot of hoops to get to it. It's coming more easily, okay? That's good news. And for some of you, you may be having a little bit of a thing with your heart. You want to make sure that your heart isn't stopping you from getting what you need or what you want. So if maybe you're all signed up to have a surgery or a procedure of some sort, but your heart rate's not working right for you, so you want to do those breathing exercises and get that thing calmed right down, okay? Yeah, there could be an issue with your heart rate in some ways that could be blocking you from all this great manifestation, so just be aware of that. And if that relates to you, follow the directions. I am not a doctor, so don't listen to me as far as that. I mean, listen to what your doctor is telling you on how to fix, change, and alter that situation, okay? Because, yeah, there's going to be a way to manifest what you need and how you need it, okay? So the nuts and bolts are coming your way to help you manifest what you want, but you got to get that heart situation taken care of. So when people are, when they make those suggestions or suggest this one more thing you can do, I want you to get into it, do it, be a part of that situation, okay? It will be very helpful for you, all right? So now then, let's look at the marriage and relationship department. What do we have here? The Ace of Pentacles. This is about you manifesting good things and feeling like a star in your relationships. Nice. Seems very nice. You're going to be appreciated very much. Oh, and in October, at this time, this is your birthday month. So we're definitely getting into your time. So very nice. Maybe that's what's going on, is this week is the beginning of your sign. And you're being appreciated and loved upon for your birthday. Happy birthday! All right. And now we have charity could be blocking you. So one more time, if somebody wants to appreciate you and love upon you, and you go, oh, but wait, I'm going to go help out at the yada yada, or do the thing over there and go do something other than, you're going to go help out at the church, or go help out at the YMCA, whatever it is you want to do in the way of giving freely of yourself, it's going to stop you from receiving freely for yourself. So consider what that is and maybe do better scheduling, all right? So that you're not blocking the love that's coming your way, all right? The Seven of Wands is here as your solution. And yes, if you feel like you want to definitely do this thing because it's very specially timed, then you're going to want to reschedule and stand up for your ideas. And of course, because it's the gift of them treating you like a star, they're probably going to jump right on board and go, okay, whatever your schedule is, let us know when we can begin to truly love you and appreciate you. So you just have to defend your point of view if it's a specially timed situation. All right? So let's talk now about the Death and Release department. This is about you, the Ten of Wands, taking on a level of intensity. There's some responsibility mixed in with this. You're definitely, like some see it as the carrying of a burden, and I want you to know that you're just stepping up, okay? Use those big ideas you have. Take your ideas and move forward with your ideas in this area. You are being given the okay to finally move forward, all right? The devil shows up to remind you that you could sabotage yourself by getting rid of things that you do need. So be careful not to sabotage yourself as you're proceeding in this process. And know that if you have a physical manifestation of your personal faith, whatever that is, non-denominational here, be aware that letting your understanding of your faith guide you a little bit, it will help you stay on point, and knowing that you're connected to the big guy will help you make good decisions in this situation. All right? So let's move into the travel and movement department. All right? What we have here is yeah, we definitely have some determination. We have the Nine of Wands. You are like absolutely going to stand up for who you are and not change who you are. You're like, no, 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 no. I've made some decisions about what I want to do, where I want to go, and I'm going to make it happen. So if you don't want to get in my back pocket, that's your business. But I'm going to do it anyway. And good for you, all right? This is about movement, and you've decided you're going to move, and you're not, or making this particular move, but you're not going to change your mind about it either. The Four of Wands is showing what's blocking you, so you're not going to have a lot of people on board with your plan. So you're not having a mind meld. People are standing against you in this situation. They're like, I don't really think you should do that. I don't want you to do that. Whatever this move is, it's like, but you're walking away from us in some way. And it's not forever, it's just for now, right? It might be a trip, it might be an adventure, it might be something short term. Six of Swords. You want to use your power. You want to use your power to help other people. And in this way, this adventure, this thing you're standing up for, is you're standing up for helping other people, which speaks more, one more time, to the charity that's blocking you from taking on that. I feel like these two things are somehow associated. And one more time, yeah, you're taking on responsibility to help other people with their power. You're going to move on it. You're going to take care of business, and you have to defend yourself in both situations or stand up for your ideas. So that's very interesting that this whole week is turned into an opportunity to help other people, and it might be poorly timed for others, but you're in a place called, no, I really want to do what I want to do, okay? So that's cool. I feel like you really could stand up for yourself. I mean, it's interesting that people are not on board with your plan. Charity, the devil, a mind meld with other people. Interesting. All those are your blocks. Let's talk about your ambition, the area that gets you up in the morning. What's your cup of coffee? What gets you moving? What is motivating you? All right, we have the Ace of Wands. You have this big idea. Absolutely. You are absolutely ready to push forward with your big idea. You want to definitely take care of business. I mean, we have all kinds of wands happening. I'm not at all surprised that this is like, oh yes, go, go. Perfect. And this doesn't have to be a work-related thing. It can be what it is around the house or around your other people, right? And the Three of Pentacles could be blocking you in this situation where other people talking about you for another job or thinking about you for something new. Other people trying to plan for you to do something without talking to you first is always going to get in the way for you. Okay, so you're like, what? You want me to do what? Oh, I don't know if I have time for that. I'm kind of busy with my own stuff. But I'm going to say that if you keep writing things down and scheduling and prior proper planning, you know what I'm saying? You can get the Five of Cups thing going on here where you're remembering lessons from past relationship situations and applying that information to current relationships. So this can be at work, absolutely. So the people that you've talked to in the past who might be supporting you to move forward with this, you might have to deal with them in a certain way that you have before. Remember how it worked before when you were able to get what you wanted taken care of and you get permission to do all the things you want to do. So you're just going to want to zhuzh that situation up to accommodate what you're working on right now. All right? Here we go. We have this area of your life, which is your friends, your people, your posse, the people who are supporting you in whatever it is you want to do in life. This is great stuff. And we have the Ten of Swords, showing that there is going to be, you're going to have be way in charge with what's going on with your friends. Interesting. Maybe you're organizing a thing to do and you're in charge of it. All right? That's fun. I like to think that you're going to be taking charge of a situation and it'll be all right because you're kind of organized and you handle things nicely. All right, and the Six of Cups is blocking you. Six of Cups is going to be a situation where you cannot be super emotionally entangled in the situation. So if somebody comes up and wants to talk to you, I feel like I'm not getting my proper seat in the car, or I'm not feeling like you're taking my emotions into consideration. The answer is probably not. You're doing something where you need to be nuts and bolts in charge and organize a situation, and somebody else's feelings and emotions are going to get in the way of you, and you. When you start being in charge of this situation, people are going to bring you their emotions about it, and you're like, okay, I cannot bend to every single person's feelings and emotions. I have to keep going, okay? And we're going to plan it, and it's going to be, if you fit into this category, great. If you fit into this situation and this plan, great. But if you can't make room for this plan as I make it, then I'm not going to, like, change it up for you a little bit here and change it up for them a little bit there. Pretty soon it's not the same plan at all. It's totally different, because you're like trying to make it work for every little person. They're all going to have to get on board with what it is, or not at all, okay? Because the Six of Pentacles is showing me that, yes, financially you can make things work financially, but any emotional stuff is going to be a problem. Okay, so you can change things up with the money, because that's just a small thing, like who's paying what, where, and how much, and da 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 da. That's easy enough to fix. But the timing to accommodate every single person isn't going to work, because it's an event that actually takes place. Boom, at a certain time. Say you want to go to a concert, and you're bringing your friends along. You're like, okay, everybody's got to get in the car at this time. Well, but I have soccer practice, my kid has soccer practice, my other person has baseball, and I can't do this, and blah, blah, blah. It's like, well, then maybe you can't go. Or maybe you'll have to meet us there, because I can't fix, change, or alter that. I can change how much everyone pays for this particular ride, because I got the big party van, or the party bus, and I don't want to, we're going to end up splitting the cost of that, and if you're not in the car, then we're going to have to change how much we pay for that, okay? So, moving on to the unknown department, the area of things that we are not clear about. We are going to talk right now about how temperance is showing up in this area. Wanting to go with the flow and keep things easy if we can. We want to do some of that here. We want to definitely do some of that here. Well, we have a lot of areas over here where we're trying to keep things flowing in the proper direction, and it's not as easy as you think. Even when it's good stuff, it's hard to organize happy stuff as much as it is to organize not happy stuff. So yeah, it looks like even down here we want you to go with the flow a little bit, as things are changing and you're not necessarily getting everything out of it that you wanted to. Just be aware of that and step into the flow. All right, let certain things go and move forward. All right, now then we have the Tower is blocking you, things falling together or falling apart. I feel like we had some things falling apart in the money department. Things are falling together over in the family department. That's pretty good. Things could be falling together over here in the work department, if you'll keep your nose clean there. All right, and even over here, everything could be falling together once you get everybody on board with your plan, and your friends too. Okay, so the Tower is here working for everybody and in every area of your life. Cool. Of course, it's funny because sometimes it works as a block and sometimes it doesn't. Haha. So if you're stepping into the flow, things could be falling together or they could be falling apart. It's very, very nebulous. We aren't sure because there's a lot of opportunities here to have a lot of blocks. But I think you're going to be okay. It looks like you're going to have a pretty good week. All right. The solution here is Seven of Pentacles, showing that you're going to have enough. Everything is going to work out into the positive zone. You are definitely creating what you need, and it's going to be good. I feel like you're really getting people on board with what you want to do and where you're going to go and how it's going to happen. And so you're handling all of these different areas quite well. Good for you, and I love that for you. That's very good. All right. So good for you. I really appreciate that for you, Scorpio. It's going to be really great. This is a good week. You can see it's a very involved reading. If you like it, please comment below. Let me know how it resonates with you. And of course, it's a general reading, so if it doesn't resonate with you, then it may not be for you. All right? So as we say, take what resonates and leave the rest. If you haven't liked and subscribed, it really helps the channel out. And if it's completely free, no charge to the calling party, all right? And I would really help get the channel moving along. I have a little baby channel, so it's exciting to me to see things moving forward. Even every little subscribe helps, and I really, really appreciate you. We will talk next week about the 27th of October through November 2nd. Thank you so much.